Too many bad memories.
Obviously it's been a bit of a tough week on the channel, but all in all, I mean, the response you've had from the channel has been pretty impressive, hasn't it?
It's been really touching. A very difficult emotional time for me after, yeah, quite an extraordinary finish. I'd really like you to stop talking about it, certainly stop filming me, and just to be left alone at what is a very difficult time for me and my family.
What's that?
I hit a provisional there.
Yeah, that was her. I think I honestly, we're all with you.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, man.
That's the one. That's the
It's
one.
a little bomber, straight in the mid.
We'll see that one.
However, what I would say is we are back at Trevose.
Revenge.
Revenge is on. But you bounced back really well, didn't you?
I did, yes, yeah. I won the next week. Paul compared me cruelly in our group text to John van der Velde, but as I pointed out to him, I don't remember John van der Velde coming back with a tournament victory the following week, so...
No, definitely not.
Real metal.
Definitely not. That's what I call the proper bounce back.
Bounce back ability, I think they call it at the stage,
Amazing.
don't they?
Anyway, play well today.
You too.
Enjoy.
Not too well.
Yeah, well, we'll try. Good morning, Bernie.
Morning, everyone. Windy hair.
What is going on with that hat? Where's your hat?
Do you remember Home Alone? Was it Marv from Home Alone? He had that hat.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he absolutely
Put his
did.
fingers in the
socket. Trevose Golf Club. It feels like every time I do a video, we're at Trevose Golf Club at the moment. Bernie and I are down for our annual Alliance trip, which is a 2-day trip. Last year, oh no, it wasn't last year, but the year before we played, I think it was the year before, it was so windy, like we couldn't have done this now. It was so windy that we had to lay our trolleys down on the floor because it was literally, the trolleys were blowing over.
Yeah, it was dry, but it was probably the windiest I've ever played in.
It was horrendous.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrendous. I thought we'd have a little catch up today with everybody because it feels like everyone who's anyone within the channel is here. Joe the Pro's here, Scotty Pym is here, James Ruth's here, my brother's here, Bernie's here, everybody who's anybody is here today at Trevose, so I thought we'd have a little catch up. But I also wanted to have a little chat about the win this week of Justin Rose.
Yeah, brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic. We'll get into it as we go through the video. I'll just share with you a few little shots of me and Bernie hacking it around this golf course.
Can't find our full now.
Yeah.
Over here.
How you doing?
I'm alright.
Are you excited for our little Turkey trip?
I am very excited, apart from recent events out there.
Yeah, that has been, but luckily not anywhere near where we're going.
No, they've had a couple of tremors, but
Have they?
yeah, I think we'll be alright.
So we're going out to Turkey. We've got a Ryder Cup match, haven't we?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like your team versus my team, America versus Europe.
Yeah.
How many guys have we got on there now?
We got 20.
20?
Including us. We've got 18. Yeah, 2 hours of coaching every day. We're going to go and have a little treat one of the days at the Max Royale.
Oh, is that the one we're playing? Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to film that because we're going to go and do a break par series round there. You're going to have to try and... have you played round there?
No.
Have you ever done a European tour round there or anything?
No.
I mean,
great course from what I've seen.
The venue, I've played it a couple of times actually, and it is a fantastic golf course. If we end up off the backs, it will be long. Not that that's a problem for you, but for me that's... but yeah, so you're going to have to probably carry me around, unfortunately, a little bit for the break pass series. So yeah, so we're heading out to Turkey, got a little kind of coaching stroke playing kind of trip out there, which is going to be fantastic because the golf courses, as you quite rightly said, are world class, aren't they? I mean,
and we've had a little hotel upgrade, which is always nice.
We have had a little look. Is that your old man sorted that out?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, moved up to the deluxe, so yeah.
How are you playing?
Me personally,
Yeah.
really good. Yeah, I've not been playing a lot. I've been delivering parcels.
Have you been busy the winter?
Yeah, so but the golf's been spot on. I seem to have won every event I've played this year, which is nice. So
Very good.
yeah, it's not gone downhill considering I haven't been practicing that much. So yeah.
Joe the Pro I've just bumped into as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's just been building some clubs.
Has he? He's been building clubs?
Yeah.
What's he been doing?
Just been tweaking mine a little bit.
Oh, he's been building your clubs?
Yeah.
So Joe the Pro is a bit of a specialist when it comes to club building and club fittings and things like that. And he's obviously tidied up something. Was it your wedges, was it?
I had some new irons, so just making sure they're exactly the same as my my Hendriksens. So
Pays to know people, doesn't it?
it does, yeah. Especially with knowledge, he's exceptional.
And we were just talking to him about his because on the channel this week we've been doing the Break Pass series with Paul and Joe. Did you win that one here? You did win that one here. Yeah. Joe was playing some serious golf.
Yeah, I did hear he was got to a hot start, didn't he?
Hot start, hot midsection. Wow, that is warm in here. Arrived back at the lodge. Captain of the Alliance, Andrew Place. Some people have seen you on YouTube before, haven't they? Yeah.
On that minor channel.
Talk about eagles. Somebody's just made an eagle right there.
Little 5 wood in there, chopped it. No, I barely 10, 18. So hit driver down the left. Yeah, no.
Oh, get on.
Whilst these boys are chatting about their round of golf, I thought I'd just show you around what we've got here. So 5 of us booked in here. This is the dog's room. He's in here, and we'll catch up with him in a little bit. We keep him to the furthest point of the lodge because he's a big snorer. Here's Captain Placey's room. There he is, look, that's his. Myself and Bernie. Me, Bernie, all set up for this evening. En suite as well. Look, they've looked after us. There we go. Hello, everybody. Talking nerves. Something that popped up the other day on a vlog that I did around Trevose, actually. And one of the conversations that we had about nerves was I was explaining how I feel almost anxious and a bit tight when I'm playing in tournament golf. And I felt it a little bit today, maybe a little bit less because it's more of a fun round, should we say. Mm-hmm. What about you?
Yeah, 100%. I started so great and then hit one loose shot and that was it. Negative Andrew came in and...
What did you actually shoot today?
2 over.
So +2. Not horrendous.
No, and I think I just went all defensive. I got to about level 1 under and then literally hit a few loose ones and that was it.
What about you then, Bernie? Because obviously you've struggled a little bit over the years, haven't you, with it all?
Yeah, it's a mindset, isn't it? So you get scars. I think I'm quite scarred from things that have happened
over
on
the
a
years.
golf course.
And Andrew's the same, so he will be the same. Played lots of kids golf, junior golf, growing up through the system.
I think when you're young, you don't have those nerves. It doesn't affect you. You know, you knock it to 5 foot, you bang it in the back of the hole. You don't. Now I look at 5 foot and think, oh, it's downhill. I don't want to run this 3 foot past and miss back.
You're thinking of the negative that's not even happened.
Exactly, and that's to get out of that mindset. And I guess the greatest players in the world, the best players in the world, don't have that, do they? They're so positive about everything. And
so I've got a question for you on it. Growing up, we had access to PGA Pros. We're PGA Pros ourselves now, so we had access to PGA Pros quite easily. Getting a golf lesson was really straightforward. What about the golf psychology side of things? Like it's few and far between, isn't it? You can read books. You've got the Bob Rotella stuff. You've got books that you can always listen to, but it's not like a golf lesson, is it? The access to it is not like what you would have with at your local club, should we say?
Oh, I did when I was young.
Yeah.
You did?
The county sent me to see some head people.
Right, okay.
Because I did struggle.
didn't work.
I did struggle.
I would say that area of the aspects of the game has definitely come on and improved, and there's more research done into sort of triggers and stuff and how to cope with, like, coping mechanisms, I suppose. Whereas exactly what Places just said, when I was a junior and they sent you to someone to do a talk on it, it was very much that's how it's got to be. But everyone's different, aren't they? The individual, how you react to it's different.
Well, since I've had my little girl, that changed my insight to things. I thought there's a lot more to life than coming down to events, getting angry, shooting what I shoot. Where, like when I won the Alliance last year or whenever it was, and I went out to enjoy it, and I really, really enjoyed my time. Every event I went to, I just went out to enjoy it, regardless of what I shot. Like today, I'm happy with the way I shot. I'm out there with one of my best mates, and I really, really enjoyed it today.
I didn't get my dad's talent.
I had 3 birdies and last 4. So.
No!
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah. Bernie had an eagle to finish.
Oh, don't talk about it.
Yeah.
I was the 3-putt king. I was today.
How was it today out there, Doug?
Tough for me. The conditions were good.
Was it as tough as Prince's?
No, nowhere near.
Have you recovered from Prince's?
Yes.
You look like the geography teacher. I think I look like the maths teacher.
To be fair, you would be a math teacher if we worked out our score today. There were some high numbers.
5 plus 6 plus 7. In fact, we had 2 blobs.
Do we?
As a team.
Still 39 points.
It's not bad, is it? 39 points for the team.
You did alright.
And 33 points for me, 3 over par. Are we going to go and have a few drinks now?
Yeah, we've already had a couple, haven't we?
We've had a couple. We've played a bit of table tennis. Red wine or white wine?
Both. Definitely mixing.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you feeling?
I'm alright. You?
Yeah, I'm fine, brand new.
Yeah.
9:30, I was in bed last night.
Really?
Yeah.
Getting old, I think.
Bit of editing, you know. Question for you.
Go on then.
You've actually had the amazing opportunity to play golf on a social level with Justin Rose, haven't you?
Yes. Very fortunate, actually. Had a mutual friend who had a place at Lake Nona.
Right.
And this was about, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago now. He's a really nice guy, the friend of ours, and he was saying that he used to go out and when he was at Lake Nona he'd be playing with Justin Rose and Graham McDowell and Ian Poulter, and a lot of the lads were like, is he really like, you know, some big names he's chucking out there. He's like, yeah, playing with them. Like, okay. We went out to Florida for a holiday for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I gave him a shout. I was like, yeah, let's have a game of golf. He's like, yeah, cool. So he's like, okay. I said, well, you know, give Justin or Ian a call and see if they want to join us. He's like, yeah, I'll give one of them a call and see if we can hook us up. Thinking it, you know, it's probably
Well, it wasn't going to happen.
And it did. We turned up on the first tee and Justin Rose was there warming up, and yeah, I played with him actually. Me and him played against the other two, and I think we won like 6-5 or something.
Against Justin Rose? Oh, you played with Justin?
Played with Justin.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
So I have played. So
You've actually played with him as a partner as well.
And we're undefeated, so you know,
there you
Luke
go.
Donald's watching and he wants a good partnership
for the Ryder Cup. There it is. Talking about that then, so Pebble Beach, obviously him winning at Pebble is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Fantastic. 40, I think he's 41, 42 years old now, which shows how great golf is in the fact that, you know, you got obviously the youngsters coming up through the ranks and whatever, but at that level you can still compete.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed with Rosie was when he was playing, certainly the last 18 holes that he was playing there, he was very much focusing on breathing and sort of closing his eyes, and even if when you watch him play the 18th hole, he was playing it with an iron.
Yeah.
You know, he ironed his way, he had a 3-shot lead or 2-shot lead, and he ironed his way up 18, which is, you don't see that very often nowadays.
No, you don't.
You see them blasting it, still blasting it, but so he will obviously have been feeling pressure.
Yeah.
I talked about it in the vlog that we played out here with Joe the Pro and how what I feel when I play in these situations. You must feel pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
We talked about this in detail, haven't we, over the years?
It's a big subject, really, and I think even if you've been there and done it, you still feel the pressure.
Yeah.
And he would have been feeling that coming up 18. But I think the advantage you've got over
other people who haven't been there and done it is that you know yourself, you can do it. So deep down, you just need to kind of trust what you're doing, but you still get the same feelings. You'll still have that same amount of pressure on you.
Any little nuggets of advice you can give me, people, about how you deal with pressure?
I think you've got to just go on past. You've got to remember your best past performances.
Yeah, focus on the positives, on the good stuff you've done.
And try and just say, look, you know, I've been here and done it. You know, we've all failed as well. But if you try and pull on those positive experiences when you're under the gun, and then and it's the belief of knowing that you can do it. That's the important bit, and then just see what happens. It doesn't always work out, but you just got to give yourself the best chance by believing in it, really.
Lovely down, fella. Head on down. Head on down.
Day 2, not been our day.
No.
However, we have had the delight, and we'll catch up with him after we finish. And I don't want to get anywhere near him with this camera, but we've had the delight of watching Joe the Pro, who is currently coming up the 18th hole at 9 under par. So everything.
It's been an easy 9 under as well.
Yeah, everything you saw from the vlog is happening all over again, if not better, the way he's played.
I would say it's one of the best rounds of golf I've seen.
Yeah.
Or witnessed. I've seen a 9 under before. But
yeah.
This
is impressive.
Yeah, very impressive.
Well, we'll let him finish off and then we'll catch up with him afterwards. Well, what an absolute delight.
Vengeance is sweet, Daniel.
Vengeance is massively sweet, mate. That was amazing. What more importantly, the up and down on 18 there to manage to finish it off with 9 under par.
9 under, yeah.
I know you were hunting. We were talking about getting to 10.
That was more bravado.
Yeah,
I was a little bit nervous.
I understand that. But amazing, absolutely fantastic.
Thank you,
how
mate.
do you feel now? You've managed to. I want to say conquer the course after what you did to it the other day, or what it did to you.
Yeah, I feel it owed me one a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel very good. Played lovely. Played really nice. Got out of jail on one hole, and I feel like I've just got out of jail there by holding a nice par putt. But I felt maybe someone owed me something. So yeah, no, feel lovely. It was a lovely day, lovely company, and nice to nice to get a score in. And if James Ruth has shot 10 under par, I'm going to rip his head off.
Day 3 of my Sunday morning show, 2 days at Trevose, and I've now just landed, well not landed, driven, Frilford Heath. Look at our matching hats, look. Ollie from Golfing Days has joined us.
How are we doing?
We've got a big match today, haven't we?
Massive match, yeah.
So Ollie and
All for pride.
Yeah, all for pride. Ollie and I have decided to put together a Golfing Days versus DHG match, starting here at Frilford Heath.
Yeah.
The idea of this is throughout the year, for us to have 9-hole matches throughout. Ollie's going to bring a pro, I bring a pro, and I've got Gilly with me, who's over there chatting with Jordan, and then you've got Lewis over here, and you guys will all get to see this in a couple of weeks, because obviously we'll bring this out. But how are you?
Very well. Yeah,
how is Golfing Days doing?
Fantastic, yeah, off to Portugal tomorrow.
Yeah,
so,
jumping on a flight and off you go.
Yeah, off we go, yeah.
So what is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow is the Knots PGA Pro-Am that we run.
Okay.
And then we've got our own Pro-Am, the Last Year Pro-Am, Robert Rock Junior Tour. Near on 500 people, something like that.
Wow,
busy over
busy
2
time.
weeks, so yeah, be good fun.
You're the one that set up the Photon links.
Yes, yeah.
I'm looking forward to that trip.
Yeah, so 16 spots gone already. So
really?
It's proving quite popular, so yeah, it'll be really good. Looking forward to that.
Have you been before?
No, Mark's been and put a few balls in the Arctic Circle.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to putting some more in there and seeing if we can make some pars. And
anything else to report from Golfing Days point of view? I know we've got a Pro-Am coming up in November. and I'll be putting teams in for that. I know Gilly wants to go on it. You've got a few running back to back to back, haven't you?
Yes, you've got the November Pro-Ams. We've got obviously National Golf Club Team Championship that's going all year. That Pro-Am series, they just bring a pro and come play golf really. Anything else? February Pro-Ams will be out sort of in a couple of weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Mark's just finalising the details of that, so February 2024 will be out. So yeah, it's just busy.
Brilliant. Happy days.
Happy days.
Well, what an absolutely amazing score. 9 under par, Joe the Pro. Just felt so good watching him go round there, putting that score together. The sweet revenge at Trevose. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel and you like what you're seeing from these videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all again very soon.